Just like that.
Just like that, Nick. Mission control the night before season.
Oh, what are you filming us?
Shooter 1, Shooter 2 with face paint on. What are you guys doing? Oh, Halo 1.
Honestly, don't remember. It's like, who are you talking to?
Talking to the people he's probably going to send on Facebook.
Where are you running to?
I'm running to get my.
Look at these two.
Oh, now you're making fun of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, little gimpy over here.
I'm training for tomorrow.
We got elk right here. 6 by 6. Alright, I'll get back to work.
They say it's better to give than receive, and nothing could be truer than what my cousin Nick Cedarberg gave on Christmas Day. I would like to share a story about him. Nick is a 32-year-old Army veteran and Oregon State Trooper. On Christmas night, he received word that a 30-year-old man named James has just shot and killed his wife, leaving their 11-month-old baby, Bryn, motherless. In uniform, Nick was close by having dinner with his family and knew the back roads well. The pursuit started. James rammed Nick's car and started shooting, striking Nick's right hip, which ultimately left his legs useless. The immediate shock of the first bullet was so intense, Nick's gun dropped to the ground. From that moment on, all alone, he fought an extraordinary fight to survive. If you listen to the recorded audio from that night, you'll hear him say 3 words to himself. He said, "Fight, Nick, fight." Despite that crippling injury, Nick crawled through the dirt to pick up his gun. His steadfast efforts allowed him to return fire and reload his weapon, all the while being struck 11 more times. Although Nick had injured James, taking on 12 bullets in 50 seconds, had Nick on the ground and unable to fight any farther. He laid limp on his back with his eyes closed on that cold, dark night. If you believe in Christmas miracles, what happened next was just that. Most people don't know there was a 13th bullet meant to end Nick's life. But there was. James picked up Nick's gun, stood over him, and pulled the trigger. That bullet missed his noggin by a millimeter, and instead left a small hole in his stocking cap. Backup officers swooped in and took care of James. Everyone else took care of Nick. He spent 42 days in the hospital. 1 bullet will forever stay in his spine. He had 13 surgeries so far, and it's possible that there are more to come. Although he can walk, his injuries won't allow him to be an Oregon State Trooper again, and all he ever wanted to be was that. He's sharing his story, though, and has inspired so many. From the moment this happened, our community has offered unconditional support to Nick and his wife Haley. The governor and local officials visited them in the hospital, and he felt honored to meet them. I know behind the scenes, most of Nick's days are filled with moments of darkness and moments of light, and sometimes it's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm hoping that we can give him a moment that shines bright on him, fills him up, inspires him, or just makes him smile. Because what he nearly gave, it's truly worth giving back to.
There's the shooters. Nick came over, dropped his truck off at the house at 3. We weren't sleeping. Andrew and I were totally awake the whole time.
Yeah.
So he had to wait for us to get ready. Drove for 2.5 hours, and now we are almost breaking daylight, getting into our hunting spot. So hopefully this happens quick and easy, and we have an easy pack out. So he's on the very back.
Oh yeah, the one that's just standing there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice shot, Nick. Nice shot.
Woo!
He's gonna be at least 5 by 5.
Hey.
You guys just...
Oh, that was awesome.
You guys just got a bull, man. You guys did awesome, guys. You guys did awesome. That bull separated away.
Yeah.
You took your time. Good job.
I think that was like, oh, that was cool. Nice. Dude, that just dropped him.
Shoot in the middle.
That just dropped
No,
him.
no, because it'll go through it.
Wait till you get him.
Bull down. Bull down.
Oh yeah. Nice. That's
This is how today was supposed to go.
This is it, Nick.
final day.
This is how it was supposed to go.
Good job. Good job, you guys.
Thank you for this. Oh my goodness.
Dude, that's a big one, too.
That's a 5. Yeah, that's good. Uncle had the plan and it
nice,
worked
Nick.
out. This is so awesome, Uncle. Well, he's got something goofy with that one side, doesn't he? He's got a drop tine? What is that?
He's got more gnarly horn sucker, isn't he? He's got more horns than I thought.
He's got 6 on that side. You just got a 6-point, dude.
He's doing a lot of fighting.
Nice chunk of meat there.
This is
Just like that.
just like that, Nick.
Pasture fed, no cholesterol. Gee. That's a spoiler, isn't it? When you first doggone elk
Oh,
in a
my-
field,
I'm done.
lots of points.
Nice. Nick.
Let's get to know people. Let's get to know people.
Look at this. Like it's.
That's awesome.
And Sunday, all my buddies went hunting this year, nobody got anything. And I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's a little 6x5. It's a team effort.
Okay, there's one.
I just don't see a hole
Well,
somewhere
that's
where I was in.
Where were you at?
Oh,
up above, yeah, because they.
I was aiming earlier right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't see anything.
I don't.
Yeah.